The Niners have one of the strongest linebacking cores across the entire league, and they've been able to build this not with first round draft picks, but with later round talent that they've been able to develop into true playmakers on the defensive side of the ball. And in this video, I want to cover a linebacker they picked up this offseason who may be in competition for the third linebacking role this year in Marino Sori-Marin. And this guy is like the real life version of Waterboy. But don't just take my word for it. According to Minnesota's head coach, he plays faster and more physical than probably anyone he's ever coached. In this video, I hope to break down Marino Sori-Marin's football career up to this point, his measurables, and what we can expect from him in the 49ers defense going forward. Let's start with Sori-Marin's measurables. He's 6'2" and weighs right around 236 pounds. One AFC team is said to have clocked Sori-Marin at 4.58 seconds for his 40-yard dash. That's impressive for a 236-pound linebacker. With his measurables out of the way, let's examine Sori-Marin's football career up to this point. He went to high school at Providence Catholic, where he was a 3-star recruit according to 24/7 Sports. He received numerous college offers, including from Minnesota, Brown, Collegiate, Cornell, Harvard, but he ultimately chose to enroll at Minnesota University. During his time at Minnesota, Sori-Marin was able to put up some impressive stats. From 2018 to 2022, he played in a total of 58 games and had a total of 137 tackles, with 14.5 of those being for loss, 1.5 sacks, and 1 interception. So with those statistics being said, we need to examine what Sori-Marin does well on defense and what he needs to improve on to be an effective linebacker in the pros. During his time in college, Sori-Marin was a true run-stuffing linebacker, much like the Waterboy. On 739 run defense snaps, he had 79 run stops. That's ranked second among all Big Ten linebackers. While that was his big strength, the big weakness for Sori-Marin was his ability to play man coverage, or the lack thereof, because Sori-Marin would just get burned at times in man coverage, which is something the Niners cannot have out of their third string linebacker. With that being said, Sori-Marin is extremely athletic and may be able to develop into a more refined linebacker. Overall, it's clear that Sori-Marin is an experienced linebacker that has good size and a high motor when you watch his college film. He's definitely best when he's attacking the run downhill and limits yards after the catch extremely well. He can shed blockers near the line of scrimmage and is a solid tackler. In coverage, he's way better in zone coverage than man coverage and reacts well to throws in front of him and can be used as a blitzer to penetrate the offensive line and get to the quarterback, something Steve Wilks will be able to utilize in his more aggressive defensive scheme. The Niners were luckily able to pick up Sori-Marin as an undrafted free agent, and he looks to compete for that third linebacking spot in a crowded linebacking room. But even if he's unable to grasp that spot in his first year and takes a year to develop, he should be a contributor on special teams if he's able to make the roster. Ultimately, I'm just excited to see what Sori-Marin or the Waterboy does during preseason and maybe even during the regular season. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below about this signing, what you think about this addition, and also it would mean a ton to me if you liked and subscribed. Thank you guys so much for watching.